I'd like to welcome you all to the 2021 USPC Annual Meeting of the Corporation. I hope that this finds you all healthy and enthusiastic as we begin 2021. It will, I am certain, be a great year after what was, to say the least, a most unusual 2020. To vote on a motion during the meeting, we will be using the raise your hand feature in chat. I now would like to introduce our secretary, Ron Van Dyke.
In accordance with the bylaws of the United States Pony Clubs Incorporated, the following written notice was mailed at least 30 days before the meeting to each member of the corporation, corporate members and life members, at his or her address as it appears on the records of the corporation. The annual meeting of the members of the United States Pony Clubs Incorporated, USPC, will be held during the virtual USPC Equine Symposium and Convention on Friday, January 29th, 2021 at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for the following purposes. Number 1, to elect 7 governors, also referred to as directors, to serve until the annual meeting of the members in 2024. Number 2, to elect 1 governor to serve until the annual meeting of members in 2023. And 3, to elect 3 governors to serve until the annual meeting of members in 2022. Number 4, to transact such business as may properly come before the meeting or any adjournment thereof.
I call on Julie Craig. Do we have a quorum?
Yes.
Do I hear a motion to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the annual meeting of the United States Pony Clubs Incorporated held in Seattle, Washington on February 1st, 2020, and to approve these minutes as sent to the members of the Board of Governors?
I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by using the raised hand in the chat feature. All opposed, please type nay in the chat box. The motion carries. We will now hear from Nancy Pittman, Chair of the Pony Club Nominating Committee.
Thank you. I move to fix the number of governors for 2021 at 25.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, please signify by using the raised hand in the chat feature. All opposed, please type nay in the chat box. The motion carries.
The nominating committee is pleased to present the following names for election to a 3-year term as governors of the United States Pony Clubs Incorporated beginning in 2021. Becky Logsdon, Sue-Ann McClelland, Susan Smith, Jennifer Sweet, Candace Tavermina, and Jan Whitehouse. The nominating committee is pleased to present the following name for election to a 2-year term as governor of the United States Pony Clubs Incorporated beginning in 2021, Nancy Grau. The nominating committee is pleased to present the following names for election to a 1-year term as governors of the United States Pony Clubs Incorporated beginning in 2021, Ben Duke, Olivia Crespo, and Jessica Flores.
Do I have a motion to accept the nominees to the Board of Governors of the United States Pony Clubs Incorporated for a 3-year term expiring at the annual meeting of the members in 2024, the nominee to the Board of Governors for the United States Pony Clubs Incorporated for a 2-year term expiring at the annual meeting of the members in 2023, and the governors of the United States Pony Clubs Incorporated for a one-year term expiring at the annual meeting of the members in 2022.
I so
move that
move.
we,
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, please signify by using the raised hand feature in the chat box, or in the chat feature. All opposed, please type in nay in the chat box. The motion carries.
The following governors will be continuing for a two-year term expiring in the annual meeting of the members in 2023. Sue Beth Bunn, Don Bellinger, Crystal Carlson, Lorelei Copeland, Nicole Lagone, and Debbie McLeod. The following governors will be continuing for a one-year term expiring at the annual meeting of members in 2022. Ray Burr, Gary Carpenter, Ray Ngandela, Debbie Kirsch, Donald McLean Jr., Yvette Seeger, Allison Thomas, and Ron Van Dyke.
Thank you, Nancy Pittman, for your service as the 2020 Nominating Committee Chair and as a member of the committee for the past few years. Your leadership has been exceptional and is greatly appreciated.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank the following retiring governors of the United States Pony Clubs. We so appreciate their leadership and dedication to this great organization. Ruth Anna Bridges, Tanner Koistra, Barb McMorris, and Kathy Yolkin. These people have really helped push this organization to new levels, and we will look forward to their continued leadership as we move ahead. I also would like to thank the following retiring advisory committee member, Devin Hinkle. She has been an exceptional representative from our National Youth Board. We will now hear a report from our Executive Director, Teresa Woods.
Hello and good evening. Welcome to the 2021 meeting of the corporation. Although our meeting is a little bit different this year, obviously, we are meeting virtually. It's still great to see so many of you joining us this evening for the meeting of the corporation. Now, the purpose of our meeting this evening is to conduct the business of the organization. So during this meeting, we will be electing the 2021 Board of Governors, and directly following the adjournment of this meeting, we have a very special awards program planned to honor some of Pony Club's finest. So be sure to stay on and check that out. Well, 2020 is now behind us, and I am looking forward to 2021. I'm looking forward to it with great enthusiasm, optimism, and hope for USPC. To say the least, I think that we can agree that 2020 did attest the USPC's ability to be adaptable, to be nimble, and it also tested our Pony Club's community to be the same. And without doubt, 2021 and the years beyond will have challenges that we can't expect right now that will test us. But what we have gone through and learned in 2020 is that we are resilient, we are very resolved, and we are a stronger organization because of the journey that we took together in 2020. So I think we can all look forward with confidence for a bright future in Pony Club and how that's going to help us go forward from 2020 and beyond. Now, as challenging of a year as it has been, I really am thankful and very proud of the USPC National Office staff. Their perseverance and indeed their adaptability this past year has just been absolutely incredible. And I'm deeply appreciative of our Board of Governors for their very steady leadership through this entire year. Also, I'm grateful for the loyalty, for the patience, and for the understanding of our membership. You know, we had to do a lot of pivoting quickly this year, from moving to remote staff, working remotely, to virtual learning, to all kinds of virtual platforms to deliver our programs and services, and to a multitude of pandemic measures and procedures so we could continue to offer our programs and our experiences to our members. And also a thanks to our volunteers. Obviously, that's a heart of all that we can accomplish and that we do in Pony Club, and we couldn't do without, and that is our volunteers. I would now like to, on behalf of the USPC Treasurer, Suzanne McClellan, pleased to share with you the 2020 financial report of USPC. And this is the point where I put my cheaters on so I do not miss any of the numbers here. Again, 2020 did present the Pony Club with challenges, but we also took a lot of measures to mitigate and lessen those financial challenges to the organization, including the board voting to establish a COVID-19 emergency fund utilizing $85,463 from the 2020 available funds in our endowment. Pony Club also applied for and received a forgivable Small Business Association Paycheck Protection Plan loan in the amount of $186,700. And the USPC staff, as well as our committees, really are to be commended for their efforts to really throughout the year tightly control any expenses to make up for any of the lost revenues that we may have incurred. And perhaps the most meaningful and impactful thing that helped USPC address the challenges of 2020 was the support, spirit, generosity, loyalty of our members, their families, donors, corporate partners, and volunteers. In total, 2020, the number of our membership did drop to 4.36%. So we did have a 4.36% drop in our membership, which is one of our main revenue producers for the organization. But however, our investments performed well and generated investment income of $552,774. USPC's cash balance is strong, reaching $606,585, which will really help us with any challenges that we may encounter, especially in early 2021. Total operating income in 2020 was $2,287,223. with a total operating expense of $2,007,116, for a net operating income of $280,107. Now, another key and vital role to the health of our financial health of our organization is their ability to deliver our mission and generous support through the generous support of our sponsors. So on behalf of USPC and the entire Pony Club community, I want to thank our 2021 corporate sponsors. Convention sponsors, our 2021 convention sponsors, Specialty Programs Insurers, Small Bites LLC, Grayson Jockey Club Research Foundation, the Arabian Horse Youth Association, Aurora Pharmaceuticals, Stites and Harbison, Flair LLC, now Achieve Equine. So thank you for your support, without which this virtual platform that we're seeing each other on tonight and throughout the week would not have been possible. So thank you. Also for their ongoing support of our corporate sponsorship. Special thank you to Carrots, our official apparel sponsor, Shapley's, Pony Club's official grooming product sponsor, Triple Crown, Pony Club's official feed sponsor, Widtech, our official saddle sponsor, and thehorse.com. So 2021 is already shaping up to be a new adventure with brand new joys, brand new challenges. But with your ongoing commitment and support, we will enter 2021 encouraged and inspired to keep moving forward with great expectation and optimism for a bright future of Pony Club. In 2021, we will work towards some bold goals, including expanding virtual platforms such as these so that we can continue offering programs and delivering programs to meet the ever-changing educational needs of our memberships, as well as the delivery of our programs. We'll be developing processes and procedures and infrastructure to implement recommendations by the Pony Club Task Force, which was approved by the board at the October fall board meeting. And in part, positive changes will include the lessening of administrative burdens on our volunteers by being more staff-driven and volunteer-supported, and ensuring that USPC educational programming and expectations are as unified as possible throughout the full continuum of membership, and leading with education and leading with fun in all we do. In 2021, with sustainability serving as the anchor of our actions, we will develop and implement programs that will increase diversity and strive to ensure inclusiveness and equality. I know we all eagerly await the day that we can all be together again face to face. And Plans are in full force right now for 2021 Festival at the Horse Park in July. I do hope that you'll be able to join us there. So in closing, one can truly never know what's ahead in any given year. But what we do know is that Pony Club is and will continue to be guided by mission and purpose. It's committed to fostering a generation and future generations of equine stewards and citizens, and to providing the USPC program and education to all who desire to learn and all who share the love of horses and communities. I want to wish everyone the most prosperous and healthy new year. And it is now my honor to turn the meeting back over to our president, Ben Duke, for his report to the corporation. Thank you.
Last January in Seattle, I had this to say to your Board of Governors at its meeting. It is very clear to me that 2020 will be a busy, fun, and at times challenging year for Pony Club. But that's what we're all about, creating the best possible experience for the largest audience possible. I want to thank all board and advisory members and our tremendous staff for the dedication, support, and expertise you all demonstrate on behalf of this great organization. Now that's a quote from last year. Never in my wildest imagination did I think that 2020 would be quite so challenging. Wow, what a year 2020 was. COVID-19, canceling of all Pony Club in-person activities, an unprecedented canceled festival, reimagined certifications, lessons, and competitions, civil unrest, fires across the nation, hurricanes, an erratic economy. Goodness, what have I forgotten? But throughout it all, we have remained Pony Club strong, doing whatever it takes for our organization to stay strong and vibrant, while continually adhering to the protocols and traditions of Pony Club while adapting to these new norms, regulations, and guidelines. The national office has worked diligently and nimbly to develop programs and support for the many volunteers that across the country have worked so hard to provide exceptional and always safe Pony Club experiences for our members and their families. Staff and volunteers alike all have become proficient in Zoom or Microsoft Teams. Who had even heard of these terms a year ago? I'm particularly appreciative of the work completed in 2020 by the 3 Pony Club task forces that in record time analyzed, debated, and ultimately presented a concise set of recommendations to the Board of Governors to consider last October. The staff is now busily preparing feasibility studies for the various recommendations that were approved so that the board will be able to consider implementation options moving forward. The recommendations are far-reaching and aspirational, but also realistic and will allow Pony Club to navigate the years ahead boldly and with relevance. I could not be more proud of what our organization has been able to accomplish in less than a year, and especially in 2020. You, our members, will be learning a great deal more about these new organizational and operational plans in the coming weeks and months. I am now more optimistic than ever about the future of Pony Club. We're on the cusp of exciting new directions that will take our organization boldly forward for another 75 or 100 years, including a new and sustained approach to inclusion and diversity. My hat is tipped to each and every member of the Pony Club family. We don't yet know exactly what 2020 has in store for us, but I am once again confident that Pony Club will rise to whatever occasion presents itself. What an organization, what a blessed family. Thank you all. I would now like to introduce you to Olivia Crespo and Jessica Flores, who will give the National Youth Board report.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jessica Flores, and I'm the incoming advisor of the 2021 National Youth Board.
And my name is Olivia Crespo, and I am the incoming chair of the National Youth Board. We are both excited and honored to be here leading the NYB and representing USPC. The NYB is a group of dedicated USPC members who find time between busy college schedules and young professional lives to discuss innovative projects and initiatives to make USPC the best it can be.
Even though this year looks a little different, meeting virtually rather than in person, the annual convention still serves the same purpose. We utilize this moment as a kickoff for the year where we meet for the first time as a new board. We have 7 incoming new members, 7 second-year members, and also still have most of our outgoing members join us to help with the transition. We immediately get started on new ideas and projects for the year. During this time, we also participate in roundtable discussions with the National Youth Congress and typically complete a service project in order to engage with the local region.
In an effort to still give back this year, all NYB members did some form of service on their own prior to symposium and convention weekend or during this weekend. Whether that be giving back to your specific pony club, region, or your community, we gave back in different ways to the equine communities we are a part of. Some did conservation land projects, others did Christmas fundraisers, and donated to a local nonprofit helping horses in need, and so much more. For example, I served at my local therapeutic riding center by running a fundraiser horse show back at Halloween in October, raising $2,300 for the program.
As members of the USPC, we take commitment to the core values of service and stewardship seriously. For the past 3 years, during August, we have promoted clubs and regions across the nation who have participated in service projects throughout the year. Even though not as many in-person service projects could be held due to COVID-19, we still promoted numerous acts of service from clubs and regions throughout the country. We created new challenges and competitions to promote Pin Promise and service this year, since many of the in-person events we typically participate in and promote could not occur due to the circumstances of this year. We continue to promote the variety of Pin Promise, upper-level opportunities, and our members on social media with initiatives such as hashtag USPC Pin Promise and hashtag Pony Club Proud. Our upper level committee has continued their efforts on supporting our members through a second year of the USPC film competition and creating the USPC upper level opportunities and networking page on Facebook. If you have not seen them yet, we encourage you to join that group today. There are also many and amazing new initiatives coming out soon.
Over the past year, we have successfully worked to improve communication with all of you Pony Club through increased use of our social media platforms, promoting upper-level opportunities and regional and local experiences, especially focusing on highlighting members and ponies in spotlights. We began the Takeover Initiative on the USPC Instagram story and created an engaging, involved, and exciting atmosphere across the different social media platforms and all USPC has to offer. We are looking for new board members every fall. If you know of passionate, mature USPC leaders with exceptional communication skills, then the NYB might be the place for them. Please do not hesitate to reach out to any of us with questions about NYB or USPC as a whole.
In a year with so many uncertainties, we adapted to change, learning new ways to incorporate past ideas and events into the year, as well as creating new ones of interaction and participation for our members. We want to take the time to thank the USPC volunteers and staff for their dedication and commitment it requires to make USPC a success and its continued striving for excellence during this unprecedented year. It wouldn't have been possible without you.
We look forward to continuing to represent USPC in 2021. Thank you for your time and your continued support of Pony Club.
There being no further business to come before this meeting, I adjourn it. We will now begin the awards presentations, and I'd like to introduce Yvette Seeger, who will present the winners of the Research Project Fair, sponsored by the Grayson Jockey Club Research Foundation. This is their 4th year sponsoring this contest, and we so appreciate their continued support in the development of our youth in Pony Club.
Hi, everyone. My name is Yvette Seeger, and I am the organizer of the USPC Research Project Fair. This is my 7th year organizing the Research Project Fair, and I continue to be amazed by our members in terms of their creativity and poise in presenting their research projects or their deep dive literature reviews. And hopefully you will have the opportunity to view the videos of their presentations so that you can be equally wowed by our Pony Club members. This year's research project fair included 14 competitors representing 7 pony club regions and 9 pony clubs. But most importantly, for a virtual research fair, they spanned 4 of the 6 US time zones. So we really had a cool schedule where we started on the East Coast and we ended up in Alaska, all in one day. Before I get started with announcing the awards, I want to take a moment to acknowledge our judges as well as our sponsor. So this year we were very fortunate to have 4 fabulous judges, and their names are Dr. Sarah Andrus, Dr. Jessica Healy-LaPrice, Eileen Fithian, and Shauna White. Each of them on the day of the research project fair gave us no less than about 6 hours of their time, and looking at their feedback on their scoring forms. They spent a lot of time providing thoughtful and constructive feedback to our competitors that I hope that they will use for future research project fair projects. I also want to acknowledge our sponsor, the Grayson Jockey Club Research Foundation. They have been a sponsor of the Research Project Fair for several years now, and it is a wonderful partnership, and we are so appreciative of their support for our Research Project Fair competitors. So without further ado, I will go ahead and announce this year's awards. We'll start with the experimental project category. In the experimental project category, our members will come up with a hypothesis and they design experimental methods to test that hypothesis, and then they present their results to us. We had 2 age categories in the experimental project category this year, so I will start with the individual experimental project, 14 to 17 years. We had 3 competitors in this division, so I will go in reverse order of placing. So in 3rd place, with a total score of 209 points from the Atlanta Pony Club in the South region, we have Liesl Vazakis. In 2nd place, with 242 points from the Ramona Vicente Pony Club in the Southern California region, we have Leilani Kwok. And in 1st place, with 245 points from the Deep Run Hunt Pony Club in the Virginia region, we have Jana Schultz. Congratulations to our 14 to 17-year-old individual experimental project competitors. Our next category is the individual experimental project, 25 years and up. And in 1st place with 239 points from the Good Choice Farm Riding Center in the Capital Region, we have Altira Dearborn. Congratulations, Altira. And for each project category, so experimental projects, we award a high score. So the high score individual experimental project goes to Jana Schultz with her project from Deep Run Hunt Pony Club in the Virginia region, and she scored 245 total points. Congratulations, Jana. Our next project category is the literature review. And in this category, our members are not doing independent research, but they are going out to different sources and collecting as much information that they can glean on a particular project, and they put together an in-depth review of the existing literature. We had a wonderful group of competitors in the literature review category, and so we'll start from our youngest age category and go to our oldest age category. In the individual literature review, 8 years and under, in 1st place with a total score of 132 points from the Kachemak Pony Club in the Alaska region, we have Sadie Gibson. Congratulations, Sadie. In the individual literature review, 9 to 10 years, we have in 1st place with 135 points from the Blue Ribbon Pony Club Riding Center, Las Vegas in the Southern California region, Walker Lefkowitz. In the individual literature review, 11 to 13 years, in 2nd place with a score of 126 points from the Hinkson Valley Pony Club in the Midwest region, Sophia Lieberman. In 1st place with a total score of 136 points, also from the Hinkson Valley Pony Club in the Midwest region, Charlotte Hansen. Congratulations, Charlotte and Sophia. Our next age category is 14 to 17 years. So individual literature review 14 to 17 years. In second place with 95 points from the Hinkson Valley Pony Club in the Midwest region, May Lieberman. And in first place with 125 points from the Deep Run Hunt Pony Club in the Virginia region, Abby McGowan. And our final literature review category, or individual literature review category, in the 25 and up age division, in first place with 116 points from the Diamondback Pony Club in the Southwest region, Kathleen Kauser. Congratulations, Kathleen. Going through all of those divisions, we looked for the highest score because they are judged on the same rubric. And we have determined that the high score individual literature review goes to Charlotte Hansen from Hinkson Valley Pony Club in the Midwest region. And if you recall, she received a whopping 136 points for her project. Congratulations, Charlotte. Our final category is the group literature review. This echoes Pony Club's team spirit, where we do an individual sport, but we also compete as teams. And we had one group, they did a literature review. So in first place in the group literature review category, we have the Three Musketeers, Michaela Fry, Elena Morrissey, and Lillian King, representing the Mill Creek Pony Club and Hinkson Valley Pony Club in the Midwest region, with their total score of 133 points. Congratulations to the Three Musketeers. They are also our high score group literature review. So that concludes the presentation of the awards for this year's Research Project Fair. Hopefully you will have a chance to look at the abstract book and view some of the presentations. I guarantee that you will be wowed by our members and their creativity, and perhaps learn a few things. I think that was one thing that struck the judges and I as we watched the project, is we continue to learn, and that is one of the best things about Pony Club. So thank you, and hopefully we'll see more projects in the 2022 Research Project Fair.
I'd now like to introduce Marion Walgren, the Development Director for Pony Club, who will now present the Brookfield Conservation Award.
Good evening. Pony Club is pleased to present the Brookfield Land Conservation Award. This annual award recognizes clubs, centers, regions, and members who are active in and help promote land conservation and stewardship through various projects. The Brookfield Land Conservation Award was established in 2012 and made possible through a generous donation from the Benagle family of Lexington, Kentucky, and is named in honor of their beloved Brookfield farm, which has been placed in conservancy. This year, the Brookfield Land Conservation Award goes to the Groton Pony Club in the central New England region for their ongoing efforts to save and maintain the Hazel Grove Fairgrounds, which has been home to the Pony Club since 1957. Hazel Grove is an equestrian facility and standardbred racetrack, but several years ago, the town wanted to turn the facility into soccer and lacrosse fields. Members of the Pony Club, along with others in the local equestrian community, joined together to form an association to keep the facility open for equestrian use. Their work resulted in preventing the closure of this facility, and the Groton Pony Club remains active in the upkeep and growth of Hazel Grove so that it can be used and enjoyed by all equestrians in the community. Donna LaPierre, former joint DC of the Groton Pony Club, said of the ongoing efforts, "It is clear that there are many people involved in preserving such a vital piece of land. Hazel Grove is used weekly during spring and fall for mounted meetings, local certifications, clinics, and rallies. It is such a unique place where the Groton Pony Club has been able to hold their fundraisers to support instruction, camps, rallies, and sending members to championships. Local equestrians can school on the grounds or enjoy the trails that connect to other nearby properties. We are honored to have our efforts recognized with the Brookfield Land Conservation Award." Pony Club would also like to acknowledge Bridges Equestrian Pony Club Riding Center and member Grace Speed and the Deep Run Hunt Pony Club for their strong submissions for this award. We encourage all members to become involved in preservation efforts in their communities and continue to submit for the Brookfield Land Conservation Award. Thank you.
And I now would like to introduce Ray Burr, also a member of our Board of Governors, who will be presenting the Flash Teamwork Award.
Hello from snowy northern Michigan. I'm Ray Burr, Chair of the Marketing and Communications Committee, and it's my privilege to present the Flash Teamwork Award to this year's recipient. The Flash Teamwork Award is given each year to a club, center, region, individual, or equine who displays excellent teamwork. Kathy Aronosian, owner of Flash, created the award after her club members worked together to submit Flash as the USPC 50th Anniversary Breyer model. Submissions from the Pony Club Award are made as an essay submitted to the Pony Club National Office regarding a team-building experience that was special for them. A panel of judges reads the essays and selects the winner. This year, we had many honorable nominations for the Flash Award. However, club sponsor Karen Flores sent the winning nominee, Woodside Pony Club in the Middle California region. Located in the California Bay Area, Woodside Pony Club members jumped into action when the wildfires were threatening and burning thousands of acres in the surrounding areas this past fall. They fixed up the property they used to hold mounted and unmounted meetings and prepared over 30 stalls for incoming evacuated horses. The amazing teamwork that occurred around this was nothing our club has ever seen before, Karen wrote. All members, including those who had not been very engaged, junior members, senior members, members off at college, and WPC alumni all pulled together at a moment's notice. Horses were efficiently checked into the property and received the highest level of care as WPC members signed up to take shifts to feed, water, groom, muck stalls, hand walk horses, and even camp out at the property to ensure that someone would be with the horses overnight. In such a scary and uneasy time, this club came together for the greater good of their community. They demonstrated not only their horse management skills learned in Pony Club, but also the core values of horsemanship, organized teamwork, respect, and service that are the foundation of our organization.
Hi, I'm Cindy Schwab, and this is Emma Bailey, and we are the co-DCs for the Woodside Pony Club in Northern California.
And Woodside Pony Club is incredibly excited to have won the Flash Award from USPC. And we would love to thank Karen Flores for nominating us for this award.
It's perfect that we got this award for teamwork because teamwork taught us so much this year. We were part of the devastating fires when they came on very quickly, and we learned that we needed to put together housing for 35 horses that needed to come to safety. And it was our older kids that went into rally mode, actually, and set up an amazing system to check them in, welcome them, and keep them all safe while they were here, and encourage volunteers from all over the community to be part of this big effort. Not only just bringing the horse community together, but also bringing our club together.
And we just thought it was incredible that everything that our kids had learned through the years was suddenly put into action in a completely different way, and taught them and us that the teamwork that they're taught all the way through Pony Club had taught them such useful skills. They knew how to safety check paddocks. They knew how to make sure the water buckets were okay. They knew how to make sure people had masks and alcohol swabs and everything. And it really was the most incredible experience. And I'm incredibly proud of the kids who I've seen growing up in Pony Club since I've been DC, rising to the occasion, working together and pulling off something really incredible. Some of these horses were very old, and they got bathed, they got exercised. They looked 100% better when they left than when they arrived, because a lot of them were pasture horses. We had help from other pony clubs and the whole community, jumpers, vaulters, Western Riders, the Woodside Community Foundation. Everybody pulled together and brought supplies and help.
I think what we saw in the end, that we probably got more out of it than we gave after thousands of hours. And it was just a pleasure to be a part of, and a pleasure to be, as always, part of Pony Club. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And I'm very pleased now to introduce Carol Wilson of the Pony Club staff, who will be presenting the 25-year and the 50-year Pony Club Awards.
Thank you and good evening, everyone. I am honored to be recognizing this year's recipients of the USPC Milestone Club Awards. These awards are presented to recognize and honor the clubs which have been registered and continuously active for 25 and 50 years respectively. On behalf of Regional Administration and your Board of Governors, I am proud to present the following milestone awards to our 25-year pony clubs. Rose Lake Pony Club. Rose Lake Pony Club was registered on February 4th, 1996. A club in the Great Lakes region. Its territory includes Ingham, Shiawassee, and Clinton counties, Michigan. Rose Lake Pony Club's 2021 officers are Megan Levin, District Commissioner, Melissa Strauss, Secretary, John Worsler, Treasurer. Shaker Valley Pony Club. Shaker Valley Pony Club was also registered on February 4th, 1996. A club in the White Mountain region. Its territory includes White River Junction, West Heartland, and Hartford, Vermont, and Enfield, Hanover, and Orange, New Hampshire. Shaker Valley Pony Club's 2021 officers are Sarah Herbert, District Commissioner, Tim Herbert, Joint District Commissioner, Kaylee Gonzalez, Secretary, Delphine Hill, Treasurer. Congratulations to our 25-year clubs. They will each receive a commemorative plaque to recognize this achievement. Next, we will honor two very special clubs that are celebrating their 50th anniversaries during 2021. Olympus Pony Club. Olympus Pony Club was registered on October 31st, 1971. A club in the Northwest region. Its territory includes South Vashon Island, Maury Island, and the Puget Sound area of West Seattle and Washington. Olympus Pony Club's 2021 officers are Jessica Brand, District Commissioner, Patricia Haley, Joint District Commissioner, Chiara Heimbeck, Secretary, Mary Papa, Treasurer. St. Margaret's Pony Club. St. Margaret's Pony Club was registered on January 18th, 1971. A club in the Maryland region. Its territory is Anne Arundel County, Maryland. St. Margaret's Pony Club's 2021 officers are Elizabeth Smith, District Commissioner, Christine D. Barbadillo, Secretary and Treasurer. Congratulations to our 50-year clubs. They will each receive a banner embroidered with the commemorative 50-year club logo to recognize this achievement. And of course, again, congratulations to all of the 2021 Milestone Club Award recipients. Thank you.
High-level certifications have been a hallmark for Pony Club throughout its history, and we are grateful for the generous support of the sites in Harbison who sponsor the A certification awards each year, which allow us to recognize the achievements of our members. I'm happy now to introduce Asia Thayer and Aaron Bodart to present the A certifications.
Hello, everybody. We are the National Testing Committee co-chairs, and we are excited to be joining you today for the presentation of the A certifications. My name is Erin Bodart, and I'm joined by Asia Thayer, and we're so excited to be here with you today. Before we get started, we just wanted to say a huge thank you to all of the NEs who were out testing in 2020. I think everyone can agree 2020 was a challenging year, and we had such a wonderful group of NEs who went out and kept testing and kept national testing moving. So a huge thank you to everyone who tested in 2020. And we would like to extend an equally large congratulations and good job, pat on the back to all the candidates who tested in 2020. We were really fortunate that candidates were willing to come out and test with all of our COVID protocol and COVID policies, and everybody did a fantastic job. And I think all of our testings went really well. So if you were at a national certification in 2020, congratulations and thank you. It was a really good year for national testing.
All right. So a little bit about the A before we introduce our two A's achievements this year. The A is the pinnacle of Pony Club. It's kind of what we all, as members of Pony Club, looked up to, and there's years of certifications to reach up to that level. And ultimately, the A is broken into the HA and then A, the mounted section. So really, it's a large testing, including all the horse management and the instruction and lunging and all of that at the HA, and then culminating with the A. And the A testing is, a couple-day testing, but they're demonstrating skills, they're demonstrating their ability to ride and train horses as a trainer. And as examiners, we look at them as peers, and can we communicate with them as professionals? So these candidates come out and really show their professionalism, and we get an idea of how they're going to represent Pony Club out in the field, and they become really USPC's ambassadors out in the field at competitions and the instructions that they do as professionals themselves. So it's a really big achievement, and we're very proud of them. So we'll introduce our two A graduates this year. The first one is Anna Douglas. So congratulations to Anna Douglas. Erin.
And our second is Kim Goto Minor. And so a huge congratulations to Kim. Kim is from the Santa Rosa Valley Pony Club, and she's from the Camino Real region, and she got her A in eventing this year. And Anna is from the Lakeville Pony Club in the New York Upper Connecticut region, and she got her A dressage this year. So that is fantastic. So huge congratulations to you guys. In closing, we would just like to say that we hope to see many more of you at National Test in 2021. And national testing is going to continue to work hard to offer really good certification testings, despite, still having some COVID. And we're just so proud of all of our examiners out testing, and so proud of all of our candidates. And a huge congratulations to our A's. That's really a momentous achievement. So congratulations to Anna and Kim. Asia, anything else?
Yep, just another second to congratulations to Anna and Kim. We really look forward to seeing you out in the field and watching you develop and grow as equine professionals in your field and in your industry. And we hope you always stay a part of the United States Pony Club.
And now I would like to introduce the chair of the advisory committee, Lisa Evans, for the presentation of the United States Pony Club's Founders Awards for 2021.
Hello. The Founders Award was established in 1987 by the United States Pony Clubs to recognize excellence in volunteer service. Each year, the Founders Award is presented by the Advisory Committee on behalf of the Board of Governors to one or more extraordinary individuals who have made significant contributions to Pony Club at the local or regional and national levels for more than 20 years. This year, we are pleased to present the Founders Award to two very special individuals, Lynn DucellierMuller and Cindy Healy. While COVID-19 may still be making it difficult for us to celebrate this special honor with Lynn and Cindy in person today, that's not going to stop us. So in addition to today's virtual celebration, we will look forward to celebrating with both ladies along with their family and friends in person, just as soon as we can get back together again for a future symposium. And now, here to present our first award is Katy Graham. Katy is a DC and past board member. She's also a 2019 Founders Award recipient. Katy?
Hello, everyone, and thank you, Lisa. My name is Katy Graham, and it's my pleasure to introduce my longstanding good friend, Lynn DucellierMuller, as a recipient of the 2020 USPC Founders Award. The Founders Award is in recognition of more than 20 years volunteering at the local, regional, and national levels. And what has this lady not done? DC, RS, USPC board member, we have moved through this organization together. So this is really a trip down memory lane for the two of us as we go back to when our children were just 10 years old. Lynn's club was in Sierra Pacific region and mine in Middle California region. Over the years, we win the award for best collaborations. We've done so many fun things together, including the USPC convention in Sacramento, Western Championships in both regions, upper level test preps, CE camp, dressage camp, games clinic, and many more rallies than you could count. Our kids always had a blast. They were lucky enough to have many great mentors. And they developed the best teenage friendships that have lasted into adulthood. The equestrian world is a really small world, and even though they live in different states from Arkansas to California to Texas, they are still connected through horses and lean on those early friendships. This is a well-deserved award for an amazing organizer and friend. Time spent with you, Lynn, is always time well spent. Congratulations.
Hello. I'm Lynn DucellierMuller. Thank you, Katy, for the lovely introduction and the wonderful memories. Remember the annual meeting in Sacramento at the banquet? How hundreds of us held our breath as a wide-eyed young Connemara pony walked onto the ballroom floor under saddle? He was to be presented for auction. We could go on for a long time about all that we have seen and done in this organization. But for now, I am here to accept the USPC Founders Award. My heartfelt thanks to you, Katy, for the nomination, and thank you to the Advisory Committee and the Board of Governors for this great honor. I'm truly appreciative, and I'm thrilled to join the ranks of several who have given so much to Pony Club. My first thought upon hearing that I'd been nominated to receive the Founders Award was that really I had received more than I'd given in Pony Club. But maybe that's the way all long-term volunteers believe. There are reasons why we continue to volunteer. For me, the sense of community and the deep friendships is one. The contribution of the Pony Club experience to the development of the individual is another. It's been so gratifying to watch so many young people grow into amazing adults, exemplary in so many fields. We have amongst our graduates, doctors, veterinarians, researchers, teachers, architects, poets, equestrians, to name just a few. I am confident that a lot of the life skills enabling them to succeed were acquired in Pony Club. As Katy mentioned, this organization has no shortage of remarkable mentors. In addition to acquiring knowledge and learning skills, members have the example of those mentors, including older members, graduates, horse management judges, and national examiners. I am sure that they were definitely an advantage for my two children, both of who have gone on to become equine professionals. And just as our members have the opportunity to make lifelong friends, so do the volunteers. One of my earliest mentors and best friends is Margot Sabo from the Sierra Pacific region. After 20 plus years as a DC, Margot was a new RS at the same time as I became a new DC. I learned a lot from this woman and quickly realized that parents often continued their allegiance to Pony Club long after the children had graduated. My national involvement has included membership on the advisory committee, the board of governors, and various other committees. I have served as dressage secretary for championships for several years. All of these positions have enabled me to make friends with parents and leaders all across the country, as well as with members of the national office staff. Through Pony Club, I have become part of a community and made friendships that will last me a lifetime. I am grateful to have found Pony Club for my children, and as it turns out, for myself as well. Thank you everyone for listening, and thank you for all that you do.
Congratulations, Lynn, and thank you, Katie. And here to present the second award is board member and 2008 Founders Award recipient, Gigi Winslot. Gigi?
Good evening. I am Gigi Winslot, and I have the distinct pleasure of introducing Cindy Healy, one of the volunteers that we are honoring tonight with the Founders Award. I first met Cindy when I went to Des Moines, Iowa, to do a clinic for the Raccoon Valley Pony Club. I'm not sure I'm going to tell you how many years ago that was. It was quite a while. And at that time, I met Cindy and her two daughters, Jessica and Katy. And Cindy has certainly been a very active volunteer and worker in our Raccoon Valley Pony Club, in the Midwest region, and on the national scene. One of the particular adventures I remember with Cindy was as she has been working with Brad Gordon, who is a vet and, what you may not know, a graduate A from the Bath Pony Club, and he now has a very good veterinary practice there in Iowa. He and Cindy developed the anatomy room for our equine symposium and convention, and drew a very dedicated group of helpers who very faithfully come each year to set up, run, and educate our attendees on the anatomy of the horse. Their specimen collection is unbelievable. And one of the problems at each of the ES&C meetings is getting those specimens to our site. I remember one particular problem had to do when we were, I think, on the West Coast, and driving them there just seemed to be a little bit not going to work. So they arranged to do commercial shipping with a freighter that assured them that everything would be just fine and would meet the schedule. Well, didn't quite work that way. I remember when we got to the convention, the anatomy room crew was very stressed as they were trying to catch up with their shipment that had had some problems of delays and misplacements, etc. They did get it, and it did went just fine. But they did make a vow at the end of that they must always drive the specimens themselves to each of the sites of our conventions. And that is what they have been doing. The anatomy room is just a phenomenal part of our ES&C. I give you Cindy Haley, who is the key person in making that work. as part of her wonderful volunteer work with Pony Club. Cindy?
Thank you. I'm truly honored and humbled to receive the Founders Award. Throughout my life, I've done a lot of volunteering. While raising my 5 children, I had the privilege of working with a number of youth organizations. I raised 3 Eagle Scouts, 2 upper-level Pony Clubbers. All my children were active in the arts, community theater, and church. And out of all of the groups, the United States Pony Club was the foremost in developing character, leadership, confidence, and a sense of community. It's been a privilege to give back to an organization that gives us so much. Thank you to our dedicated national staff that work tirelessly to support us in these unprecedented times. Without their work, we could not survive. Most of all, thank all of you. Pony Club's more than an organization, it's a family, and I love my Pony Club family. Thank you.
Congratulations, Cindy, and thank you, Gigi. And on behalf of the Advisory Committee and the Board of Governors, I wish to once again congratulate Cindy and Lynn and give special thanks and recognition to all of our past Founders Award honorees. And remember, if you know of a special volunteer in your local club or region who you feel deserves this honor, please log on to the Pony Club website and send in your nomination form today. Thank you.
Thank you for being with us for the 2021 meeting of the Pony Club Corporation. Tomorrow promises to be a very exciting day that I know each of you will enjoy. But before we go, I would like to recognize some of our sponsors. Our convention sponsors for 2021 include Specialty Program Insurers, Small Bites LLC, the Grayson Jockey Club Research Foundation, the Arabian Horse Youth Association, Aurora Pharmaceuticals, Stites and Harbison, and Flair LLC. I also would like to acknowledge the support that we receive throughout the year from the following: Carrots, our official apparel sponsor; Shapley's, our official grooming product sponsor; Triple Crown, our official feed sponsor; Wintech, our official saddle sponsor; and thehorse.com. Without all of these sponsors, Pony Club could not provide the programs we do for the youth and families and members across this great nation. Thank you to all of you.